Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you could be here because today we are going to be making the Cajun green onion sausage. Now some of you out there already know the deliciousness behind the Cajun sausage, whether it's the andouille, the boudin, the charisse, the green onion sausage. They're absolutely amazing. But if you've never experienced an authentic Cajun sausage, you are in for a treat because today I'm going to show you exactly how to make one. Let's get started.
Let's take a look at the casings. We're going to be using 29 32mm hog casings from the sausage maker. This is my absolute favorite size of casing to use. Notice mine comes in a brine solution. Yours might come salt packed. Either way is fine. I like to rinse, flush, and soak these casings, and I do like to add a little baking soda in that water. Now that's just going to make everything nice and slippery. Does absolutely nothing for the tenderness. The tenderness is going to come from how long you soak it. If you do an overnight soak like I like to do, it's going to be super tender. You're going to get a nice snappy bite. It's now the next day and we can go ahead and complete the recipe. We're going to start off with some pork shoulder. This is a 100% pork sausage. And if you want to switch up the meats, by all means, I am going to add a little back fat to this because the pork where I live tends to be a little on the lean side. But our end result should be somewhere around a 70% lean and a 30% fat. If you want to make this with alligator, with venison, with duck, those are very popular meats in Louisiana. Traditionally, the green onion sausage is an all-pork sausage, but you can have a little bit of fun with it. So here's what I do. I just take my meat and fat, weigh it as I'm going until I get to that 1 kilo, that 1,000 grams, 2.2 pounds, and it looks like we are there. So we're just going to take this, place it in the freezer, because remember, at all times during the processing, we want it below 34 Fahrenheit, preferably 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius. Let's look at the spices. We're going to start off with a little salt. Next, we're going to add some cured number 1 because this is a smoked sausage, or at least it will be in our case. We're going to come back with a little pepper, some cayenne for heat, some garlic powder. Don't forget about the onion powder. We are going to then come back with paprika. You can add smoked paprika if you want. We've got a little oregano, a little thyme, and I'm going to add just a touch of brown sugar, help balance those ingredients. We are also going to add a tiny bit of potato starch. This is a binder. We got that from the sausage maker. And then we've got some red pepper flakes. And this right here is going to bring a very typical South Louisiana flavor, very nice Cajun flavor to our sausage. A lot like Slap Ya Mama's or Tony Chachere's, but not nearly as salty. Another major ingredient in this is obviously the green onions. Now, we are going to be grinding these green onions with that pork, so I'm just going to give this a quick little rough chop just to incorporate it a little bit easier, and that's what that's going to look like. So we're going to set that to the side and just add that to our already chilled pork and fat. Remember, we've got that in the freezer for the last 45 minutes. You don't have to grind your green onions, but I have found that grinding them with the pork incorporates it a whole lot better through the sausage, and it makes the pieces a little more evenly distributed, which is going to bring just amazing flavor. So into our number 12 Pro Series grinder from the sausage maker. I love this grinder. Definitely an upgrade from season 3, if you guys remember that. We're going to grind this on a 6mm plate. You can make a coarse grind if you want. I probably wouldn't go a whole lot finer than 6mm, but this is what it looks like. I'm loving the distribution of green onions in this sausage. It looks absolutely incredible. And right now it smells wonderful. So let's go ahead and just mix this up. And I'm just using a KitchenAid stand mixer to mix this because it does it so super fast. But truth be told, you could just use your hands. Just make sure that the temperature of your meat is around 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius. Let's add our Cajun spice blend at this point. And this smells so good right now. All right, we're going to go ahead and add a little water. You can add literally any liquid that you want. Just make sure your liquid's cold. If you want to add some chicken stock, that'd be nice. Heck, if you want to come in with an Abita beer, that would be quite tasty. Each one of them will bring its own unique flavor to this sausage. So let's mix that until it gets nice and sticky. This looks so good and it smells incredible. One piece of advice I got for you right here when you're making this sausage, don't overmix it. It's super easy to overmix it, especially if you're using like a KitchenAid, right? So just take it nice and easy. Once you get that nice and sticky batter, you can go ahead and stuff it into your sausage stuffer. And I do recommend using a dedicated sausage stuffer when making sausage. This is a 5-pound sausage stuffer from the sausage maker. Super affordable and extremely high quality. It's got an upgraded gear system, which allows you to do those nice snack sticks, and I know you like that. All right, so let's get that meat into that hopper. We want to make sure we pack it down so we don't have any air pockets, and that's what that's going to look like. So let's do it. Into its casing it goes. That came through like a dream, and this is our Cajun green onion sausage. Let me show you a little trick right here to let you know whether or not you stuffed your sausage tight enough. If you stuffed it adequately, when you pinch your sausage, it should leave a little slight indentation, just like that. Yep. If you go to pinch your sausage, and it has a lot of resistance, or it literally feels like it's going to rupture, then you might have stuffed it too tight, in which case I wouldn't recommend linking. I would probably either just hang this on your stuffing bar or on your rack when you smoke it. All right, no big deal. Let's go ahead and get these links going. We're going for a standard 6-inch link, and in Louisiana, this sausage is very versatile. You can eat it by itself, super delicious. You can add it to food like gumbo or jambalaya, absolutely incredible. And what I'm doing here is just finding a mark on the tray so that each one of my links can be roughly about the same size. But the first link is 3 twists forward. The second link is 3 twists towards me. The third link is 3 twists forward. You get the idea. Let's go ahead and place this on a rack. And if you don't know by now, we're going to place this in our fridge so that the cure can do its job. It's going to take roughly about 12 hours for that cure to convert so that it can be safe to cook and eat. I am looking for little air pockets. This is going to help that casing adhere to the meat a little bit better. And this is going to help us get a nice snappy bite out of this sausage. All right, so into the fridge it goes. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's now the next day, and we're going to place these into our Smokin' It smoker. This is an absolutely amazing unit to smoke your sausages. We do want to let these sausages dry out before we smoke them. We want to do that not so that the smoke can adhere to the sausages better, but so that casing can stick to the meat more effectively. That's going to help with that snappiness. So what we're going to do is mostly close the door. I'm going to leave it open about 4 inches. And then we're going to turn our smoker on. Now, this is a digital smoker, and with a digital smoker, you've got a lot of flexibility when it comes to cooking. Let me go ahead and pull the app up on the phone so that you can see how we plan on cooking these sausages. Step 1 is 100 degrees. We're going to hang out there for an hour. That's going to dry our sausage. The smoker is then going to automatically bump to step 2, which is 125 degrees for an hour and a half, and that's when we apply smoke. And then at step 3, the smoker is going to bump up to 150. It's going to hang there for another 2 hours, and as you can see, this is a very gentle, low and slow kind of cook. Step 4, it's going to go up to 175 for 2 hours, and then step 5, it's going to hit up to 200, and it's going to hang out there until we get to an internal sausage temperature of 150, at which point our sausages are done. All right, now that you know the schedule, and I'll write all that in the recipe link below, let's go ahead and proceed with the cook. Our sausages are nice and dry. This is going to be perfect. We're now going to start applying smoke. And just a thought, if you want a smoker like this for free, you don't want to miss a single episode this year, because in one of our episodes, we're giving away a 3.5 Pro Series convection smoker. It's going to be amazing. All right, let's continue. We're applying smoke with our Bellows cold smoke generator, also from Smokin' It Smokers. And this lets me add smoke a lot sooner than you typically would, because you got to remember the temperature is only 125. And so we could start smoking, get that real good deep smoke penetration. Let's go ahead and shut her down and let this baby cook. Now the smoker takes care of everything. Several hours have now passed. Our sausages should be done. And this is what our Cajun green onion sausage looks like. Amazing color. It's now time to cool these down in some cold water. Now the reason you want to cool these down is because you are going to want to drop that temperature as quick as possible. Otherwise your sausages are going to start to shrivel up. This is going to preserve that beautiful looking sausage. So this is going to hang out in a cold water bath until the internal temperature gets down below 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's all I'm looking for. Once it gets below 100 degrees, we're good to go. We can take it out of that water. And in this case, I'm just going to set it on a rack. so that our sausages can bloom. This is going to magnify the color, evenly balance out some of that smoke flavor, and after a couple hours at room temperature, I'm going to place them in the refrigerator, at which point tomorrow we're going to heat some up and give them a taste. See you tomorrow.
The Cajun green onion sausage, absolutely amazing. And I wish you could smell this. I could show it to you, but you're not going to get to smell. This smells kind of like boudin. You know I love boudin, one of my top 5 favorite sausages of all time. And you guys were asking for an authentic Cajun sausage recipe. Well, it don't get more Cajun than this. You can make it spicy or mild. You can smoke it. You can not smoke it. You can make this coarse or you can make this more fine. The choice is up to you. And you got to remember, this is not like Charisse. Charisse is a little different. This is the green onion sausage, so it's going to have a slightly different flavor. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Wow, that is super juicy. Wow, that is like an explosion of flavor, ultra juicy, and it's got this just incredible south of Interstate 10 type of flavor. I mean, you're really picking up that Cajun element. I gotta tell you, it's a little spicy. So if you don't like spicy food, you might want to tone down the cayenne pepper or the red pepper flakes, but if you want to eat it like a Cajun, just make the recipe as I wrote it and you're gonna absolutely love it. All right, so how do you eat the Cajun green onion sausage? Well, for starters, you can just eat it by itself. Put it in a bun, a little mustard, your favorite Louisiana beer, done. But if I were you, I'd save a little and add it to your favorite dish. This sausage will add a smoky, spicy Cajun element that will absolutely level up whatever you put it in. Of course, this goes great in jambalaya, gumbo, etouffee, red beans and sausage, forget about it. But you can add this to your favorite bean dish, stew, fry it up with some vegetables, and it'll be absolutely amazing. And I sure do hope you get a chance to try it. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Don't forget, we are giving away a 15-pound sausage stuffer. If you missed the details on that, you got to check out yesterday's video, the South Carolina onion sausage. We go over all the details. Be sure to enter to win. It's certainly not too late. If you have any questions about this Cajun sausage, leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video or just found it entertaining in any way, a great big thumbs up is always appreciated. Now check this out. If you're new to sausage making, or if you're interested in the craft of charcuterie and meat preservation, click that subscribe button right now. Don't hesitate, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. We're uploading a brand new video every day this month, and we're just getting started. And let me tell you, tomorrow's guest has got a fiery, red-hot sausage that's sure to knock your socks off. You don't want to miss it. Same time, same place, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.